Well, the Air Force Assistance Fund is an annual campaign that the Air Force hosts through military installations, Air Force installations throughout, of course, the Air Force. And it provides us with an opportunity as airmen to take care of other airmen. This year's campaign slogan is Commitment to Caring. And what it does is it basically takes into consideration 4 affiliates that Air Force airmen have an opportunity to be able to contribute to. One of the 4 affiliates, Air Force Enlisted Village, that particular fund or that affiliate basically targets enlisted widows and widowers, and it provides them with community living accommodations and things of that nature. And then one of the other affiliates, which is the Air Force Villages, that targets primarily officers, but it also will provide living conditions for widows and widowers of enlisted as well as officers. And then you have the General LeMay Foundation, which basically provides financial assistance in the form of loans and grants to widows and widowers of enlisted or officer members. The ones that the affiliate that we're probably most familiar with would be the Air Force Aid Society. And that one targets active duty members or anyone who has a need on a military installation, Air Force installation, where they provide loans, they provide grants. It could be the spouse of enlisted or officer members through the form of tuition assistance and things of that nature. So there's a lot of other programs that fall under the Air Force Assistance Fund, but those are the main 4 affiliates, and there's a lot of different subsets to that.
Basically, when my car broke down, that kind of put a shock in the system, because at first I thought it was okay, maybe it's just a filter or something, because I don't know much about cars. But I went to the mechanic and he said, it's your transmission. And I was like, I don't know much about cars, but I do know every time someone brings it up, they say if your transmission goes, you're pretty much in a world of hurt. And so I sat there and I listened to him, and he explained a bunch of different parts that I was sitting there shaking my head, not knowing what's going on, just yes, I understand that's that. And basically he gave me a quota of how much it would cost, and it was $1,625. And in my checking account, I had, $1,750 at the time? And on top of that, I just purchased a plane ticket to go home for leave. So I was like, this is not good.
A part of the challenge is, people run into emergencies and they're unplanned. And so what happens is Air Force Aid Society will kick in and offer loans for individuals whose car may have broken down, or maybe they have a funeral expense. Air Force Aid Society will render some assistance in that area, or it could be emergency travel. Air Force Aid will again kick in for something along those lines as well. It's primarily for people traveling from overseas, stateside, to go to a funeral or something along those lines.
Exactly 4 days after I got the assistance from the Air Force, I got married, which is a big step, and I feel that if the Air Force wasn't there in my corner backing me, my marriage probably would have got off to a rough start. Financially, we would have been struggling right off the bat. But since the Air Force was there for me, bills are paid, we're smiling, we're happy, knowing that we don't have anything to worry about. We can just concentrate on our newfound marriage and not have to worry about how's the bills gonna get paid, how's the lights gonna get kept on, et cetera, et cetera. And me personally, it just makes me feel better knowing that whenever I'm in a bind, I don't have to go to a bank, a brother, a sister, a cousin. I can actually come to the people I'm hands-on, face-to-face with every day for the help I need.
It's very comforting to have that tool, I'll call it, in my back pocket. As a first sergeant, our job is to kind of help people out. So a lot of times people come to you with problems that we may or may not be able to fix. 9 times out of 10, if it's a financial issue, after talking to them briefly, I can usually refer them over to the Airmen and Family Readiness Center and help them get an Air Force aid loan. I would pretty much say probably about 90% of the time I've taken somebody over there to get help. They've gotten the help they've needed. What's nice about it, because typically these folks may already have some financial issues, so the fact I can send them over there, they're going to get an interest-free loan. They're going to spread the payments out so it's not so devastating to their finances. It just helps the family out tremendously. And it really does give me a peace of mind that I can take them over there and know that they're going to get help and they're not going to do anything drastic. They're not going to have to worry about getting a part-time job or selling belongings or going to a pawn shop or get some high-interest loan somewhere. So it's nice to have that available to us.
Take it from me personally. When I first joined the military, I gave the Air Force Fund $1 here, $1 there. And just last year, I decided I'm going to go ahead and give them $5 for 6 months on a little payment plan. trust me, I never thought I would ever need assistance from anyone. I was walking around thinking I had it all. And in just a quick moment, everything turned on me, and knowing that the Air Force Fund was there made everything a lot easier. So if you're having doubts, thinking you don't want to donate, please. $1 will go a long way, trust me. You never know who you're affecting, whose life you're changing for the better. So please you don't have to give much. $1 will do, just give. That's all I can ask of you.